Hey, blessings on you as you come across my video. All right. Okay. Yeah, if you've come across my videos, which I started last year to come on social media to start speaking out on the over 9 years of police against stalking, police organized crimes against me, working with security agencies, starting with Allied Universal Security, which started since 2016. I started to notice I was being targeted. I was being watched, monitored. I was put on illegal and unwarranted surveillance, because that's what it is. I've never done anything that should warrant for me to be on any surveillance, talk less of physical surveillance. Initially, I didn't know what it was, and I battled with it silently, privately for over 3 years. Then around 2018, it started to take a serious toll on me, such that I couldn't go out of my house for over a year. I became locked down because I was scared, and also the trauma I suffered from it, being constantly harassed by police and criminals running security agencies, mostly Allied Universal, being smeared as a criminal, ganging up to run smear campaigns on me. I mean, police here, starting here in San Jose City, here in the Bay Area in California, then also to other places I go to, because it didn't just happen to me in San Jose. I remember I went to Florida in 2017 to attend a church conference I was invited to. And immediately I landed Florida, I started noticing police were everywhere I was, with securities. I was being tracked. I was like, what? This is the same thing I experienced in San Jose. Here in Florida, I've never been to Florida before. Then also in 2019, I traveled to South Africa. That was the first time I traveled out of the country to attend a women's conference in a church in South Africa. Immediately I landed there, South Africa, planes were flying over me, harassing me, terrorizing me the same way they do to me in San Jose City. I was like, whoa, this is like international. In fact, I could not stay till the end of that conference. I had to immediately call my family, should I, I said, I need to come back home. I told them what was happening to me, and they had to change a ticket for me to come back. And ever since, it's been ongoing. I didn't know. Then in 2019, there was a news report that came out, reporting that they are using a facial recognition technology on mostly black women to gather data about them. And I can't go into much details of that news. And when I heard it, I was like, whoa. Because I used to be like, how do they get to, to identify me anywhere I go to? There is nowhere I walk into, I'm being identified, I'm being, watched. Like, I'm like, how do they get to know me? So it was when that news report came out, and I knew, oh, they were using that technology on me, to identify and track me everywhere. Then, through that 2019, it really took a toll on me to a point I was suicidal. I wanted to die. Mostly that when I started speaking out, people did not believe me. Some could not relate. They were like, it's like when you tell people, people are like, they don't, like you're saying something that is not real, something that is not fact, it's not factful. I even remember some will even try to make it seem like, you have some kind of mental situation. And I was like, what is this? Something is happening to me that is devastating my life. And I'm speaking out, nobody is believing me. That's when I sunk into depression. I was scared to go out because I was scared police could set me up and shoot me and claim I was a suspect. I didn't know what lie they put on me. I went to them. I summoned courage. When I talked to people, they said, go to them. Go and find out what they're accusing you of. I went to San Jose City, to file a report. They denied the allegation. They gaslight me like they will always do to make it seem like what you're saying is not true or to turn it against you, which I eventually learned that these are the tactics they used to silence victims of this gang stalking, as they call it, or organized crimes, like in my case. And then that same 2019, they escalated to aerial. After I relocated into a house here in Evergreen, San Jose City, immediately I relocated into that house. The same day, police started carrying out aerial assault on me, mounting planes over me, over my house, drones in their numbers, surveillance balloon, like they terrorized me to a point I was suicidal. I ran away from my house for 2 months. Nobody knew where I was. I went into prayers, right, because I didn't know what else to do. And it was in the midst of that prayers that something happened that I believe God used that to save my life, not just me, but the life of other people, which was the killing of George Floyd, because at that point, it's like police were exposed. The things they do to black people were coming out. So now people could see what we were suffering, So, and ever since it's been ongoing. Then it was last year, after I've done everything, filed several complaints to all the agencies I could think of. Went to San Jose City Police, asked for background check to be done on me. Then, researching on this whole whatever. Then I found that I'm being gang stalked. That what they do when you are targeted, they put you on this gang stalking program or watch list or terrorist list. They will put out lies on you to discredit you or even discredit you mentally to claim you have mental illness or maybe that you're a threat. Like all kinds of crappy, wicked lies they will put out to destroy or to kill an innocent life. But thank God for the anointing of the Most High on me. That even though they have mounted all these attacks on me, use technologies to carry out all kinds of abuse on me, like they're experimenting their technologies to see what's going to be the outcome. Maybe, I don't care, I don't know, whatever they have been expecting to get out of the attacks they carry out on me. And they have seen that it's not working. They've tried to push me to suicide with the nature of attacks they carry out on me, the high-level smear campaigns, the constant aerial harassment, terrorism, the psychological warfare, the sang assault, the noise campaigns, and the rest of the attacks. I cannot even list them in this video. And they have done all these things to me. It's like they're not getting the result they expected, like it has happened to other people. So, last year I got tired. I said, I've done everything. They wouldn't stop. They wouldn't leave me alone. And I felt at that point that God wanted to use my voice. He wanted me to speak out, not just for me, but for others. So I started speaking out last year, coming on social media to make videos and to share what is happening to me with others. I thought when I start speaking out that police, if this was about crime in any way, that they would, leave me alone. They would respond to me, claim my name, and leave me alone. Because at that point, I believe they will be like, okay, if this person was actually a criminal, as we portrayed her, if she had actually committed crime, there's no way she will go public, because no criminal will want to come on public to speak out, because I wouldn't want the evidence to be put out there, because that's the challenge I put to them, to San Jose City Police Department, Morgan Hill City Police Department, Allied Universal Security, and the rest of the entire security agencies in America, and also the airline companies they contract with, they deploy to stalk me with police. And I was like, okay, I've challenged them. They should put out evidence of the crimes they're accusing me of to warrant such attacks to be carried out on me. And up till date, they have none. Because I'm not a criminal. I've never been involved in anything criminal. But they lied on me. Police lied on me. They connive with security agencies, starting with Allied Universal Security, as they call themselves. They connive to put out lies against me, fabricate lies on me, portray me like I'm a criminal, portray me like I'm involved in stealing, robbery, drugs. I've never seen drugs in my life, okay? But they put out all these lies because for them to come after you, they have to first of all smear you, discredit you, mostly as a black woman. I know for those black women or black people that have not experienced this, thank God for you. But for those of us that have experienced this, please do not discredit our experience. Do not discount our experience. Some of us have been suffering hell. I've had people reach out to me, letting me know they are suffering this in Europe, in Africa. This is not something that is happening to is going on everywhere. But people are scared to speak out. That was why when I had that prompt that God wanted to use my voice to expose this, I had to give heed to it and sum up courage to do it, which I want to say in this video, they have de-escalated from a lot of those attacks. They have de-escalated. The flying of planes to terrorize me, since I started exposing them, they have de-escalated. The mounting of surveillance balloon, tracking me with surveillance balloon, terrorizing my house. Like if I go to places, security is harassing me. They have de-escalated because they know everything they do to me. I will video them and I will post it to the public. So they hate to be exposed. And I don't know, it says that the only way out is for you to expose them, which I have done and it has helped. But up till date, police have not responded to me. They have not provided evidences of crimes I committed to warrant such level of assault to be carried out on me. The so-called gang stalking, the attacks that have mounted on me for over 9 years, trying to kill me, trying to ruin me, trying to destroy me, which they cannot, right? And they forced me to a point I had to start speaking out. Up to date, they have not taken accountability, because if you have put a light on someone, discredit someone's character, which is defamation of character, which is criminal. To lie on an innocent person, put out lies on that person to kill them, to destroy them based on lies. And, thank God that they couldn't kill me. That God has to keep me, sustain me till today, that, I'm still alive. And for me to speak out on this, okay? They have not taken accountability. Police has not taken accountability for the crimes they have committed against me. And all the criminals running security, because they are criminals, for them to lie on me that I'm a criminal, they are the real criminal. If you're going to call me a criminal, you are a criminal. They are projecting their criminality on innocent soul like me. That's why I call them criminals, because if I've not committed crime, why should you lie on me? They lie on me to stay in business. They lie on me to line up their pocket. They lie on me to keep their business going. But shame on them. They have not taken accountability. They have not provided evidences of the crimes they accuse me of. I will keep on speaking out. I will keep on calling them out. One thing that will never happen is for them to lie on me and think they will get away with it. They will not. They have to hold themselves accountable. They have to claim my name. They have to pay damages for the hell they've inflicted on me. The over 9 years of stress they've inflicted on me. Distress, pain, trauma, anxiety, all these abuses, the constant harassment, the taunting, the psychological warfare, the 247 stalking, all these attacks they carry out on me, which their aim is to either push their target to suicide, or to push you to be in a mental crisis state, so they can label that you're crazy, you have mental illness, to ruin you, or they maybe think that through the stress and the trauma and the distress they are inflicting on you from all the attacks they carry out on their target, that it to frustrate you, isolate you, it to push you to go out and act out violence, so they can come and kill you. Like, wickedness of the highest order that these people have engaged in with this so-called gang stalking, which is why I have to force myself to speak out, because not just for me to save other lives, so that other people that are suffering this will know they are not alone. And if they are able to, they can also speak out, because to suffer this in silence is suicidal. It's suicidal to go through such oppression, such victimization, such abuse from criminals and devils and wicked people. It is suicidal. So that's why I have to force myself to speak out. So others that are suffering this, they will know they are not alone. And also, if they are able, they can also speak out. All right. Please, as you come across my video, don't just see this video, don't just watch it, don't just view it, share it with other people. And if there's anything you can do to, or way for me to get help to have the police be held accountable for these crimes, these unjust crimes, these unwarranted attacks, this racial discrimination, this racial assault, this racial abuse, this victimization. Please, I need help. They have to be held accountable. They have to pay damages for me to go to therapy, to heal myself, and to be able to have my life back, and for them to clear my name of all the lies they put out on me. They have to. Please, if you know anywhere I can reach out to have these people be held accountable, please, I will need you to refer me to such agency or group. All right. I've tried to reach out to several civil rights attorneys. They always decline because it involves the police. All right. Thank you as you come across as you watch my video. Blessings on you.